If you're sick and tired of using dating apps because you know the entire system is rigged, but you're also a little perplexed as to how you can go about attracting high value women, then stick around because I'm going to share with you exactly what you need to be doing, thinking, and where you need to be going so that you can attract high value women with confidence and ease. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly Hill and I'm a men's life, dating, and relationship coach. And while dating apps can provide a good opportunity to meet women you wouldn't otherwise meet in your local area, or maybe even in your regular social circle, the truth is dating apps, especially for men, are causing a lot of frustration, complication, and really decreasing men's overall self-esteem because the truth is they don't always value the right qualities. You don't always attract the right people online, and the algorithm doesn't always work in your favor. So what can you begin doing to attract high value women to you without even needing to use your phone? Well, firstly, you have to understand what makes you high value. You see, when it comes to dating and attraction, like attracts like. So in order to begin attracting and drawing in high value women to you, you first have to understand what makes you high value. And to put it bluntly, being high value simply means you are a self-led man. It means that you have a clear purpose in life and you are working to achieve your own goals, and you understand how to care for your mind, your body, and your soul. High value is not defined by your income, the car you drive, or even the clothes you wear, but rather it's about whether or not you have a life that you enjoy and you understand how to care for yourself. If you are struggling with your life satisfaction, your social circles, you're struggling with your family dynamics, or you haven't been healthily dealing with past traumas or insecurities, then dating will feel more difficult because you're going to attract women who are also dealing with similar issues. So if this sounds a little bit like you, then this might seem a little contradictory, but you may need to start with actually taking the focus off women for a while until you can thoroughly enjoy your own life. You see, if you're the type of man who has been seeking attention, approval, love, or validation from women, then the way you might be going about some of your interactions with women are less because you want to share your life with her, but rather deep down you feel you need to be with a woman. And oftentimes this subtle shift in energy changes how you show up, the energy you bring to your dating life and romantic interactions, as well as the anxiety that is created when you don't get the hit of validation you're looking for from these women. In fact, it can even create a deep resentment towards women for not giving you exactly what you are wanting. So in order to attract high value women to you, you might actually need to do a little bit of a cleanse from women until you can feel grounded and centered in who you are. Because the longer you seek approval from women, the longer you are giving your power away to women to either lift you up or drag you down. Now, maybe this is something you learned in your home growing up as a child, or you witnessed your dad constantly seeking the approval of your mom, or maybe your dad just wasn't really around very much, so you learned to please your mom so she wouldn't take her frustrations out on you. Whatever the reason is, you might have developed a little bit of a fear of confrontation and conflict with women, and you're kind of used to operating in a way that makes you behave specifically so that the women around you give you what you're seeking, validation. But this might just mean you're editing yourself or spending a lot of time and energy concerned about how women feel, even compromising things that are important to you. And over time, you've actually forgotten what's really important to you as a man. So in order to attract a high value woman into your life, you may want to take a break from trying to figure out exactly what you need to do to please them, and instead focus on what you need to do to please yourself. Never lose yourself in the pursuit of women. So taking this time to yourself will really allow you to heal from within and focus on doing the things that truly bring you joy. What are the old hobbies and passions that you may have given up on that you want to do again? What are some old friendships that are needing a little time and energy to recultivate? Is there something you've always wanted to do or explore, but you never really gave yourself permission to do it? Now is the time to start living for yourself so you never live with regret. Choosing yourself is the best way of becoming a man who is high value, because choosing yourself means that you care about who you are and how you spend your precious time and energy. But do not be alarmed or surprised that during this process of focusing on you, you start to naturally attract women to you. because you are now vibrating much higher energy, nor are you pumping out the energy of insecurity, neediness, or unsureness. You see, women are insanely attracted to men who are focused on developing themselves as better men. So you might even start noticing more women looking your way or even approaching you in different situations. But nonetheless, stick to a time frame that you have given yourself to focus on you and only you until you get to a point where you are recognizing your life is in a place of satisfaction and confidence, and you want to choose to share that life with a woman. You see, the way to naturally attract great people to you is by going out and seizing life. While you're attending new events, or you're working on your social connections, or you're joining new clubs, or you're having fun, you'll naturally and without pressure start to meet new people and women that are going to expand your opportunities for connection and growth. You see, one of the 12 spiritual laws of the universe is the law of attraction, which many of us are relatively familiar with. But there is also the law of correspondence, which states that what is happening around us in our lives is a direct reflection of what is happening within us. So as you begin to heal and feel satisfied with yourself, the more your outside life and women are going to reflect this. It is really important to view this law and your reality as a mirror to expose yourself to what you are truly experiencing on the inside. So if you've had a reputation of dating women who are a little critical or really emotionally unavailable, then this pattern is in fact reflecting to you your own internal beliefs and state of mind. But as you continue on your journey of becoming a high value and self-led man, you'll be in a great position to also think about the kind of woman you want to let into this life that you have created. And honestly, not any woman is going to be right for this position. So it might be time to start reflecting on some of the values and qualities that you're looking for from a life partner, because as you begin attracting more women into your life, the truth is you'll also want to say no to some of them. If you want to attract a naturally nurturing, compassionate, and beautiful woman, you're probably not going to find her getting drunk at the local bar a few times a week. Instead, she's the type of woman that's probably going to be taking care of her health and fitness, dining at restaurants that serve good food, or out in the world learning new skills. So get out to these places, because this is where a natural connection will form as you bond over positive aspects of your life. You see, great women are all around. So once you're in a position to share your life with one of them, you'll start noticing the opportunities all around you. Then you can enjoy approaching women without this neediness or search for validation, but rather because you're happy to have a nice conversation and form a meaningful connection. This is the single most important mindset shift when it comes to approaching and talking to women. Women are repelled by men that are approaching them because they have this need for these women to give them something specific. But when you approach women with this open heart, they're naturally drawn to that energy because it's safe and it feels good. And this is really practicing what's called the art of non-attachment. When you are attached to a specific outcome, anything that gets in the way of this feels like rejection and resistance. But when you are not set on a specific outcome, or you're not desperate for interactions to go a certain way, you can actually just show up as a man and enjoy the conversation you're having with another human being. This is going to create so many more opportunities for you to connect with healthy women on a healthy level. And here's 3 ways that you can engage a woman positively without worrying about the outcome. The first is simply by introducing yourself. As soon as you approached a woman and made an introduction, you're no longer a stranger. If her body language is closed off, then learn how to exit conversations with grace, because not every approach is going to end up in a nice conversation. And you're certainly not in a place in your life where you need to force a conversation with someone who doesn't want to be part of it. Another way of approaching women is by simply asking for her opinion on something. This is a calming and even a playful way of asking a woman what she thinks about the restaurant down the street, the new yoga class you're trying, or something else where you need her trusted and valued opinion, which is going to make her feel valued, even though you don't even know each other. And another way of approaching a woman is by excusing yourself and paying her a genuine compliment. When you enter an interaction with a woman where you are simply giving her a gift versus needing something from her, you open the doorway to a beautiful connection that wouldn't have formed if you were expecting her to behave a certain way or give you the validation you were seeking. You see, there isn't any specific games or tips or tricks to attracting high value women. It actually starts with how you're feeling from within and the energy you bring to your life and interactions. If you come from a place of need, you will face resistance. But if you come from a place of abundance, opportunities will come knocking at your door. So I hope this video has given you something of value to think about and drastically change the interactions you're having with women and ultimately help you navigate through this tricky life with a lot more confidence, purpose, and with the qualities of a high value, self-led man.